Morning, I get up early in the morning. Good morning. I can hear my dreams calling. Ring, ring, ring. I go and get it, go and get it. Yeah. I go and get it, go and get it. I go and get it, go and get it. Yeah.
What it is, though, guys. We outside. What up, though? Good morning, 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 good morning. Shout out all the day ones. Hold up. Had to make sure this thing still working now. Had to make sure this thing still working now. Let me zoom. Let me hit that zoom on the Okay, hit the little zoom on them, folks. All right, we good. Let me see. Look, you gotta look at what they look. What up, though? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. We back outside. CB, I be looking at the different stuff y'all be looking at. Boom, sneaker enthusiasts, what's going on? Franklin hit me yesterday. I definitely appreciate it, man. Hey, what's going on? Big shout out to everybody that's watching the show on IG. You want to get the full layout of the show? You definitely can tap in. Link in my Instagram bio. All you got to do is hit the link. It'll take you to Facebook, or you can subscribe to YouTube. Hold up. Let me see. Hey, all right. So look, see if y'all watching on here, y'all don't see that I gotta find some shoes to fill this little blank spot down there. My shoe game strong. Hold on. Let's see, we're gonna take these. Because I don't be liking, you be looking, I be liking my stuff to be aesthetically pleasing. You know what I'm saying? All right, so there we go. We got that right there. Big shout out. Let me know where y'all watching from this morning, man. Derek watching from Tulsa. Let me see where y'all watching from. Good morning. Shout out all the day ones. Welcome to the show. I'm just getting on here to see if I'm going live tonight. Everybody always be talking about, man, you ain't played my music and what's up with the show. Rudy, what's going on, sis? Man, you ain't played my music. What's up with the show? All that. So, I said, let me go rehook this camera up. I see Alaska checking in, Arizona, Louisiana, Katy, Texas. What up, though? Shout out C Shepherd 3. My boy Jonathan checking in from that HEB. Texas City, Texas checking in. What up, though? Monique, what's up now? Mister, how you doing? Hey man, can I ask y'all a question? I'm in Detroit. Oh, for sure. TG the host. What's going on, family? I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? And I'm not saying that people are dumb. I just want to act like people just may not know. Okay. Third Ward checking in. I see y'all this morning. Detroit, what's up? Now, League City, what up though? Big shout out G County. Shout out everybody from my side. Y'all know how we ride Southeast side, what it is. All right, let me ask y'all a question. How many people, how many people really went it and voted yesterday? The reason why I ask is because in a lot of people's mind, they feel like voting didn't count. They feel like voting uh doesn't really pertain to them, but that their vote doesn't matter, and those type of things, right? Here's the thing. Yesterday actually was the time when your vote really counted. It really counted yesterday. And I say that I say that because a lot of time people feel like, man, my vote don't count, my vote this, my vote that. Yesterday was the one time whenever your vote literally counted as a vote that mattered. I saw all kind of people mad about Greg Abbott still being the governor. I heard all kind of comments. I saw people saying all kind of stuff. Man, how did Greg Abbott still be the governor after the grid, the energy grid crisis, and this and that? GC Fitted, what up? I kept seeing people say these different things, right? So what I was looking at is yesterday, if you watched any of the results, it was the real numbers. So a lot of races were close because it was like such and such has 1,322 followers. This person has 1,295, right? So this was the one time whenever your vote actually just however you rolled or however it voted, you know what I'm saying? That is it is what it is, right? So the thing about it is this, and this is not gonna be a popular opinion, but I'm gonna say it right with I'm gonna be honest with y'all this morning. For me, and I could be wrong. Y'all know Radio Boss ain't perfect. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Um, Politics is not set up for a lot of us. The overwhelming sense that I got whenever I went into the voting booth yesterday was that out of all of these people in places in different walks of life, 95% of that ballot was just two choices. That's it. No matter what you believe in, no matter how you were raised, you only had two choices. So even if you went in that mug and you legitimately wanted to go in there and make some type of real change and impact, you only had this or that. That's it. How can you really get change when there are only two options? There are only two choices. There are only one of two ways it's going to go, right? For me, I don't see how you get real change like that. It's like, hey, they either got to go this way or that way. So we just going to just go, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, whenever they get there, they're only going to go here or there. It's the nonstop. All they getting is chocolate or vanilla, my G. That's the only options they. But I like strawberry. Nah, bro, butter pecan is really what I do. Man, Rocky Road is what it is. Hey, man, that's cool, but let's get into the Bluebell is the best ice cream in the country, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh no, man, I'm going to Ben and Jerry's because they got they different Rocky Road flavor, this and that, right? Throw all that out the window. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is when you walk into that box, all you get is either chocolate or vanilla, man. That is the craziest thing in the world to me. Can you imagine like people really in real life don't even have to care about nothing that you really got going on, or they don't even really have to do anything? It's you're gonna be involved in this abusive relationship. And do you want the abuse that is the mentally abusive relationship, or do you want the physically abusive relationship? Y'all, I'm really looking on TV, y'all, and this is mind blowing to me. Forgive me. I'm not the political guy, right? I could care less about Democrat, Republican. None of them do anything personally for us, right? Man, I'm looking. Y'all, these people got Herschel Walker in a runoff for some position in real life. I don't want Herschel Walker to have anything to do outside of carry a football, and he hadn't done that in years. In years. Right? Think about it. Wait. Think about this. This guy that has whatever football players have from playing and running into the wall too much. This is the guy that is in a close runoff with another guy that's a preacher that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, y'all, it is mind blowing to me that this, CTE, Munchie, got down. That boy Munchie done came through for me. Y'all, just wrap your mind around that. Like, let's not let's not get too deep into the facts, but let's just stop on, at the end of the day, my guy, you don't have all the answers. You don't have all the answers. Who even let you get in this race? Y'all, this stuff be so mind-boggling to me. So it just reminds me that, hey, man, in real life, these people playing with our real life. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? This is in real life. People are playing with our real life. Con, good morning. That's mind blowing to me. I think that for us to legitimately get to a place to where we see change, and for us to really get to a place to where what we want and what we feel impacts how things move forward, we've got to find ways to be self-sustaining just amongst us as a people, right? Because even when we tell these young people, hey man, go get involved in politics, go down there to the law office and go be a lawyer, go fight to be a judge. We need more judges that look like us. We need more judges that come from our neighborhoods and environments. We need this and that. We tell these people all of these things just for them to get into a system, and the system is trash, right? The system is trash. I'm not, how to say this. I saw Beto O'Rourke at 50-15 at a concert, and then I saw him at Frenchie's, right? And in my mind, I was like, dang, this is crazy. In bro mind, he really feel like for him to get the black vote, he got to go get some chicken from Frenchie's. That in my mind, that's what I was thinking, right? I'm like, dang, that's crazy. In his mind, he really feels like somebody is going to see him eating this Frenchie's chicken and be like, damn, this is the guy who I need to go vote for. In his mind, somebody on his team told him, bro, if you want to be cool with the black people, if you want to get that black vote, man, I'm telling you, go to Frenchie's, right? He really would have did better going to Turkey Leg Hut, just because, and I'm not mad at Frenchie's. I'm just saying, if he really wanted to pull up, and because he could have stood in that line and talked to folks to impact the vote. See, he needed me telling him how to move through the clutter. You know what I'm saying? So for me, y'all, it just, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, we have got to find better ways to we got to find better ways to I saw another poll on CNN last night. During these political years, they spend a ton of money on ads, right? Be honest with me, y'all. We just talking. It's just us. Ain't nobody gonna screenshot nothing y'all say. This is just us talking, okay? In the comments right now. This gonna sound dumb, but I need y'all to be honest, okay? Don't lie. Have you ever saw a political ad and based on that political ad, you said, you know what? I ain't voting for this fool. This is trash. This is terrible. I can't believe he did that. Have you ever seen a political ad on TV and just felt motivated by the mud that they were slinging on somebody else to say, you know what? I ain't voting for that fool. It's trash. He's a trash person. In the comments, what do you guys think? Because they spend a lot of money on these ads, y'all. They spend a ton of money on ads that make people feel like, hey, bro, I don't rock with you. No, okay. So I'm just wondering because I look at these ads and they be going hard. All right, well, let me see. Ebony say yes. Khan says no. Marcel, my brother Street, say no. Katrina say I used to, not anymore. It should be an age limit on political parties. The collar crackhead dude took you out in Louisiana. Henry say no. I said, yeah, but the ad don't matter. It's what you do for the city. No. I just, in people real minds, I be like, dang, you really spent money to smash somebody when you could be using this money to do something to help somebody, right? And they spend a ton of money. Fat Light say yes. Okay. I just be like, now, do I laugh at some of the ads? Absolutely. But I've never seen one that's made me want to vote for somebody or not vote for somebody, right? I've never seen an ad and they was like, this is John Jackson running for your state senate. My guy called my son a some bitch. And when I see him, I'm gonna slap him in the crease. Now, if I see one like that, I'll vote for somebody because I was like, you know what, bro gonna get active out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? if I see one like that, I'll be like, golly, he about that life. I my boy. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen if I seen an ad, like if I seen an ad and the ad says something like this, how y'all gonna vote for bro? His wife built like a shoebox, right? I'll be like, oh. I'll be like, okay. That sounds like something that I would react to. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how they be talking. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really what they be saying in these political ads. I just feel like, man, a lot of times, y'all, we get to the point to where we be so like they not in touch with what's really going on, and then these are the people that want to get in these places to represent us. Did anybody see? Oh, it's gonna sound bad for me to say it out loud, okay? But I'm gonna say it out loud just because I need y'all to understand how I be thinking. I'm looking right now. Who won the race between Lena Hidalgo and the other Morale? What's the lady name? Hold up. They say Lena won. All right, this is saying that Lena won, but I don't. I don't know if they called it yet, but according to the poll that I'm looking at right now, uh, Lena Hidalgo was winning. DNA was good. Said Lena Hidalgo has 545,000 votes. Alexandra Del Moral Mueller has 530,000 votes, right? So I guess, yeah, do the star. Lena Hidalgo is winning right now. Now, here go what I was looking at. Y'all seen Mattress Mac come out for the other lady, right? So Mattress Mac came out for the other lady, and in my mind, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be bad for Lena," because right now Mattress Mac is like Tupac out here in these city streets, right? Respectfully, if I look at you as a candidate and you look racist to me, right? Like, I'm not saying you real life racist, I don't know. But in minority communities, we have a racist meter. Like we can look at you and kind of sort of tell, like, you might be racist. That's one time for everybody. Do you have a racist meter? Can you look at somebody and in your mind, you know the narrative of if they are racist or not in the comments right now? I just want to be honest. This is just us talking. If I can look at you and be like, you would racially profile me, right? Like just this just us talking, y'all. I can look and be like, no, bro, you kind of racist, right? Right? And this is how you can tell. We in line voting yesterday. And as I'm voting in line, I'm looking at my neighbors and the people that are in my polling location. And I was like, man, y'all know what? Greg Abbott gonna win because these people look racist, right? I'm just keeping it real with y'all, man. As much stuff went on in our state in these past few years with the energy grid and the Uvalde shooting and some of these other things, and some of the comments that people have made about said incidents. Even if you look at the map of the breakdown, and even though red is my favorite color, red is Republican in Texas, it don't mean the same thing that it meant in the hood growing up. I just want to just let y'all know that. I just want to. Right. So I'm looking at the map. And if you go look at the map, right, the map will show you Dallas, Austin, Houston, El Paso were all like blue. Like they were all places where a lot of Democrats won. Everything else outside of that is red. What that just reminds me of is that no matter how much progress we make, no matter how diverse some of these big cities are, a lot of these small country towns have racist rhetoric and racist beliefs and systematic racism that is ingrained inside of them, that no matter what people do that harms and hurts other people, to a certain extent, they still are going to ride with what they've been riding with their whole life. They're still going to ride with what it doesn't matter, because again, that's just how people's mentality is set up. Man, y'all, I for the first time ever in voting, normally I go in, I'll vote for the people that I know, right? And then we just being honest with each other this morning, y'all. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. We've been be honest with each other this morning, right? Man, in a large extent, y'all, I go in, and when I get in there to go vote, if I'm looking at the names and I don't technically know like which person stands for what and what they running on and what the man, y'all, for real, this is me in the past. Y'all, I legit will go in there and get to be like Juan Morales versus Daniel Simon. I did go to school with Juan. Yeah, me and Juan was cool in the 6th grade. Juan Morales it is. That's how we in there voting, y'all. Just being honest. I'm being real with y'all. I'm being honest. Some of these races are asking us to vote for things that don't even have nothing to do with what we got going on. I get to the end of the ballot, and when I get to the end of the ballot, there's like, do you want bond number 19? And I'm like, well, I do what bond cologne, right? I'm like, bond, that bond number 9. I know about that bond number 9. That other bond, I don't know what's in that bond. Bond number 9, though. I'm voting for that bond number 9, baby. That bond number 9 about $3.52 a bottle. Right? This was the first time that I genuinely went to somebody's website and said, let me go look at what's going on and what these people are really running for and what they are talking about. Because y'all, we only got 2 options. It was so bad this time when I really went to go look at really went to go look at the candidates and the different people and what they was running for. Y'all, some people was running for political office. They didn't even have a picture up. It wasn't even no picture. Like I want to go look and some people, and they didn't put their picture up because they was racist. And they know we have a racist meter that lets us know if you racist. So I understood why they didn't put pictures up. Because in my mind, I was like, why they ain't got no picture up? If you ain't racist, let us see what you look like, my dog. But that's when I understood. I was like, you know what, Miss Sweetheart 23, have a blessed day. That's when I knew, oh, they ain't put up no picture because they racist. And they know if we see they racism, we not going that way. Real talk. Brian College Station checking in. Denver's Fit Chick, what up? Shout out you in the hubs. So, man, for me, y'all, it just really reminds me that we got a lot of work to do. And that the work that needs to be done, we can't count on politicians to come and do the work that we need to get done. We got to figure out a way to work together as a community in a city and for us to help ourselves. That's the only way it's going to work. Music community, same thing. There is no day of reckoning that's coming. There's no one record label that's coming to save all the dope, talented artists with. It's not gonna happen like that. It's gonna take artists understanding, like, man, how do we help each other? How do we get behind? How do we build our own ecosystem? BMT Beaumont, what's going on? Hey, what is the station that I'm on in Beaumont? Because I'm syndicated on a lot of stations. I think it's the station that I'm on in Beaumont. Whoever's on the chat from Beaumont, what is the station that I'm on out there? If you listen to radio out there, it's 2 stations. It's somebody said, can I ask you a question? With all of the gun violence, how can we get these big name rappers to come up to the table and discuss the cities to put the guns down? Great question. They said 103.3. Okay. Well, whatever the iHeart station is in Beaumont, be sure y'all check me out. I believe I'm on in the afternoon. Somebody tell me so I can go on the website and look. All right. Gun control. Here go the truth, y'all. And I'm a gun owner. I have a gun license. Um, I feel like it's not necessarily the gun, right? And it sounds bad. 1033 to be okay, 1033. It's not necessarily the gun, right? I feel like a lot of y'all know me, y'all follow me. I have guns. I'm not out here to hurt, harm, danger anybody. That's not why I have a gun. I have a gun, and I tell my kids this. I take my kids to the gun range. My kids know how to use guns. My wife knows how to use guns. For me, I keep a gun on me so I can, worst case scenario, I can make it back to my family and to where I'm going, right? I think a lot of the problem comes in based on, I'm gonna break this down, but I'm gonna give you the quick answer. One, it starts with communication. In school, they teach us a lot of things, but they don't technically teach you how to communicate, which is a fact that you really need to make it in life, right? So people like to blame it on guns. People like to blame it on these other things. A lot of time, gun violence is something that happens after things have escalated, right? So very rarely is it, and not to say we don't have crazy stuff that goes on, but anybody that's grown up in the hood, anybody that's grown up in a disadvantaged situation, a lot of time whenever the gun comes out after we've already had some words, after I've threatened you, you've threatened me. All right, cool, woo, woo, this and that, or something has happened previously, and now I'm seeing you, and now we going down the road, and so now this is whenever we get to the guns, right? Very rarely is it like you just randomly walk out of me and you just look at each other eye to eye and we just start shooting at each other. Like I don't really see it happen like that a lot, being honest with you. A lot of time it starts with communication, right? We got to make it cool to talk and agree to disagree. And after we agree to disagree, let's just keep it moving. Let's both go on our separate ways. Let's do what we was doing. Um, a lot of people have asked me about the takeoff situation and what do I feel and you know, me being, and man, it sounds funny when you say the biggest, right? Me being one of the biggest black radio personalities in the fourth biggest city in America, you're gonna get certain questions, right? I wasn't there. I have no idea what happened before, during. All we saw was 20-second clip right before people started shooting, right? In my mind, if somebody says, hey man, let's go and get up out of here before it get worse, right? Whatever happened up to that point, whatever happened to get us to that point, if somebody is saying, hey man, let's leave, let's get up out of here so it don't be nothing extra. My communication tool says, bro just said he don't really want no issues and no problems. Cool. Let's let them do what they do. We're gonna do what we do. However that plays out. And again, I don't know who was involved, who wasn't involved, none of that. Just as a person online that saw a video that's been shared millions and millions of times all over the world, we got to normalize communication, y'all. We got to normalize making it okay to walk away from stuff. And y'all know, anybody that went to high school or elementary school or middle school with me knows, man, I will fight like that. You know, my wife hate when I say that, but like in real life, y'all know the way that I'm set up. I'm all right with throwing them hands, and it is what it is, right? But the older you get, the more you understand, hey man, in real life, even if somebody fight and beat you up, when we finish fighting, I'm gonna go back to my life, you're gonna go back to your life. You could be mad because somebody is successful, you could be mad because somebody is whatever. After we finish doing whatever we do, having this altercation, I'm gonna go back to my life, you're gonna go back to your life. Whatever that looks like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just from a place where I feel like as people, let's agree to disagree. Let's agree to not like each other. Let's agree to whatever, right? If we get to the point that that's not an option, and we do have to have fisticuffs. My day ones know that's what we like to call it, and we have to have fisticuffs. Man, let's just go from the shoulder one time. Let's keep it G. Let's not jump in. Let's not do any other stuff. Even more important, let's not film it. Let's not film and put it online, and let's not get a case, and let's not do all the extra stuff. If we really don't like each other like that, right? And we're agreeing to have mutual combat, let's turn these cameras off. Let's make sure it's a fair situation. And man to man or woman to woman, let's see. Let's see if we really don't like each other and it's just to the point where we can't fix it and resolve it. Let's go. Let's cool. Let's mean you go in this room one deep, and let's figure it out. Right? Let's figure it out. Let's me and you go in this room and let's throw these things until we get tired, right? Till we get tired. We're gonna throw these things till we can't throw these things no more. And we're gonna get a clear understanding, right? After that, when we come out this room, hey, you gonna go your way, I'm gonna go my way. And we both gonna go home to our families. We both gonna get back to our kids. We both gonna get back to these jobs and these lives that we love so much, right? Most people' mouth is set up better than their hands are. That's problem number one. But the way that they mouth is not set up to build life. Their mouth is set up to take life. And that's why the guns get drawn so fast. Anybody that really understands consequences, and anybody that really understands there are certain things that you can't take back, they not really out here trying to take nobody life. They not really on here trying to beef with nobody or on here trying to be, but y'all like in my mind, I'm at a point in life right now to where certain things don't even matter to me. People hating on me, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't stop anything God has for me. People making comments on Instagram, you know, hey, bro, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. None of that even matter. Like, bro, oh my god. Boy, people be so dumb. Y'all be playing on these police internets. Anything that you say to me online that you threaten, I'm gonna take this and do that, and I see you and something happens to you. At the end of the day, fam could always go back to that live. They could always go back to the internet and say, hey, man, bro was on here playing on the internet. I saw him. I was in fear for my safety and my self-defense. And this is what happened after that. Whatever happens, right? But even when you get to that point to where you feel like you have to do it, you be like, man, it'd be more trouble getting out of trouble for something you could just ignore and be like, nah, I'm cool. I'm all right. Man, y'all, I seen the school now. They have this thing to where if two kids fight, both of y'all are getting arrested. Both of y'all are going to jail. Even if you're defending yourself, both of y'all still got to go to court and let them figure it out because the school system is so tired of trying to figure out who's doing what and who started and who finished. And y'all can have a fight now and then they find out later on down the line that you've been bullying, this person been bullying them quietly, and then the Snapchat or whatever they be bullying you on, and now it's a whole nother situation on something that, you know what I'm saying? These people just be on, they be like, I don't really know what happened. Go to court, let them figure it out. That's what they mind be like. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine you do what you need to do for you, and you still end up having to pay money for a lawyer. You still got to spend up getting money for bond. You still got to end up putting, you know what I'm saying? That be the climate, and that be where we at with it right now. So for me, man, I just legitimately just most times I try to advise young people and other rappers and different things like that. Hey man, don't just say yourself the time and the money. You know what I'm saying? So whenever people say things to me like, hey man, you need to get these rappers involved and this and that, I'm not respectfully, and it's gonna sound janky, this gonna sound bad, respectfully. I'm not looking to any rapper to come and save or be any kind of role model for what we got going on a large extent, right? You do have certain artists that are out here promoting positivity and different things like that. But in real life, y'all, I'm not looking for no rapper to come save us. Rappers is, rappers can only give you a glimpse of the life that they live or the things that they go through to a certain extent. And a lot of them lying, a lot of rappers that's rapping about shooting and killing and popping that thing is not really shooting and killing and popping that thing. And the ones that really are living like that are getting arrested and locked up. And so for me to be on some stuff like, hey man, we got to ask these rappers to come talk to our young people. No, no, no. See, for me, the real change comes from whenever us as regular people. Here goes the real. Here go the thing that people don't want to talk about when it comes to let's not even say gun violence with rappers. What it really comes down to whenever we talk about trying to keep these young kids away from these pistols and guns is that kids are most impressionable to the people who show them love the most. So you wonder why the kids look up to the D boys and the trap stars and some of these other people, because a lot of times we're busy working, paying bills, trying to make ends meet. They around the people that's, you know what I'm saying? They around, say, little dog, take this 20, man, go do this. Hey, bro, go do that for me. Boom. Now they looking up to bro because bro spending that time. Bro spending that time. And that's not an indictment on anybody, but that's just, man, if we really want to see change and we really want to get to the point to where we're affecting change, we might need to be sure that we spending time. That's the one thing that money can't fix. You know what I'm saying? Time, and then the environment that we're in. Man, a lot of time when people talk about black on black crime, and I be having to remind them that they have white on white crime, Mexican on Mexican, Hispanic on Hispanic crime. A lot of it is based on the environment and the proximity that you're in. Whenever you're really hurting, and whenever you're really going through, um, let's say economic withdrawals. I ain't gonna say that you're broke. Whenever we're going through economic withdrawals, in people's mind, most people are not thinking, man, let me go to the Galleria. Let me go to this. Let me go to that. Man, a lot of these people are just like, I'm hurting. There go bro right there. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They not even thinking about it.
Natalie Alvarado.
Oh, that's my, hold up. Why she say the whole name though? Hold up. Hey, good morning, coach. What's going on? I'm good. I was on live and then my phone is on Bluetooth, so when it rang, it said your whole name. No. You good? You in my ear, but it definitely said your full government name. It definitely. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right, cool. I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay. Tell him I'm keeping. Tell him I'm keeping it. All right, bro. All right. I'm a part-time model too, guys. I'm a part-time model. All right. Hilarious. Okay, I gotta go to the Rockets, Toyota Center today. Hey, real talk, y'all. It be some real life stuff going on, and a lot of time we don't really be want to wrap our mind around real life because we would rather stay in fake life. And I ain't mad at nobody that feel like that, but man, just for us, man, um, I think it's a lot of people who in real life want change, but they don't even know where to start. They don't, and that's cool because there's a lot going on in the world. But man, if we really want to change our narrative, we got to make some money. They said one more thing, Charleston White. What do you think? In real life, see, I feel like people be putting me. I feel like people want me to say something crazy, right? What do I think about Charleston White? Um, in real life, I don't really think nothing about Charleston White. I think that as a grown man, I mind my business. And certain things don't have nothing to do with me, right? I feel like that as a man and as a brand, you've got to take inventory over some of the things that you say. And I think that a lot of time social media has programmed us to be problematic, right? Now that sounds like I'm trying to be deep, but I'm not. This is not fake deepness. Social media has trained us to say things that go viral. And social media has trained us to use antics that make people talk about us, right? People will say, all publicity is good publicity, right? And being programmed like that, you have people in that our community may look at as outspoken, i.e., Charleston White, i.e., Kanye West, i.e., whoever, right? And so for me, I feel like every man has to give account of his own actions and words. Whatever is the method that Charleston White uses to spread his message, I don't have no opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, to a certain extent, we both are talking about the same thing. How do we free our people? How do we open people's eyes? How do we mentally move past these invisible blocks that have been set up on our culture and community? You know, so fundamentally, I feel like a lot of us, even if you look at what Ye seems to be trying to do, a lot of us are trying to help move past whatever point that we're stuck at as a people and as a community, right? So logistically, if that worked for you, do you big dog? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, as a man and as a brand, I'm gonna handle my brand a certain kind of way, just based on some of the opportunities that I have and the reach that I have, that some people may not have access to. And so again, me having the platform that I have, The world needs a Kiotti the same way the world needs a Charleston White and the world needs a Ye and a Barack and all of these. It's about everybody using their platform how they see fit to use their platform. And we all have to deal with whatever backlash comes from how we use the platform that God has given us. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't feel nothing about bro. I feel like, hey, as a man, he has to be a man, and as a man, I have to be a man. And and that's just that. Like I don't feel nothing. I'm I'm weird when it comes to stuff like that. And if y'all look at me and look at how we rock and how I live, I don't watch a lot of reality TV. I don't subscribe to a lot of famous people on Instagram. Just because in my mind, a lot of time we get so lost in other people's sauce and we get so lost in other people's drama and they day-to-day lives and what they doing that we don't even get a chance to subscribe to what builds us and our families. That's why I don't watch a lot of reality TV or some of the gossip blogs and different things like that. I don't really be subscribing and rocking like that. So to a certain extent, I don't even really know what Charleston White be having going on outside of the clips that I see on social media. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really making opinions about people based on a 20 or 30-second clip or what he said in retaliation to this or that. I think somebody was trying to tell me, man, you heard what he said to T.I. son and this and that. And I said, I didn't. Oh man, T.I. son went on there and said this and that, and then he called out T.I. and then T.I. said this. T.I. Has been in the streets long enough to know that this industry is cause and effect. I'm teaching all my kids, mind your business. Because in real life, I've seen real black families be destroyed by people not minding their own business. If you look at Floyd Mayweather, the boxer, and I'll wrap it up with this, we'll end with this. If you look at Floyd Mayweather, the boxer, the thing that makes Floyd Mayweather so phenomenal, it wasn't even the fact that he was undefeated, right? It wasn't the fact that he never lost a fight in his professional career. That's not what made Floyd Mayweather special, right? Because a lot of times, according to people that watch boxing, but they're not students of boxing, they would call Floyd Mayweather boring. They'd be like, man, Floyd Mayweather boring. Floyd Mayweather just all right. He ain't in there knocking people out, this and that, whoop, whoop. So by the standard and random eye, Floyd Mayweather didn't look that special outside of the fact that at the end of his career, he kept the O next to his name. For people that box and for people that enjoy the science of boxing, the thing that made Floyd Mayweather special was not the fact that he was undefeated. That's a nice stat to have at the end of the day. The thing that made Floyd Mayweather so special as a boxer was his defense. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather was going to punish you. He was going to punch you. He was going to out technically box you. But Floyd Mayweather rarely got hit. Floyd Mayweather would box and then be at the after party turned up because you rarely hit him in these fights. People talked about him using his feet. People talked about him using the shell defense and moving around. That's what made Floyd Mayweather so special. There's other fighters who were undefeated or other fighters who we call great, but they got punched on a lot. Floyd Mayweather didn't really get punched on a lot. That's what made Floyd great. To a lot of our athletes, entertainers, political figures, it's not the fact that you're not good at what you do. It's not about the fact that you're not great and you don't have a bunch of followers and a big platform. But your defense is trash. You allow certain things that you do, certain things that you say, certain things that the people around you do to open you up to attacks. That's the point. The point is not who's better than none of that. To me, I take real life stuff and apply it to my real life. The reason why I just don't jump on here and say anything and don't jump on here and just do anything is because my platform is real. My reach is real. My influence is real. I'm a real influencer. I'm not a social media influencer. I'm an influencer, right? For me to have that label and that brand, it's certain things that I understand that what I say has reach and has repercussions. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I move a certain kind of way. That's why my team moves a certain kind of way. I just wish that more people that had the platform and the real power and the real position understood that, bro, your platform is not what makes you great. It's the defense. It's the, oh man. Nah, bro, a real one. Nah, man. Hey, no, 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 no. Nah, bro, don't. You know what I'm saying? In real life, that's kind of what hurt my feelings with the after Kyrie said what he said, which honestly, y'all, I'm still confused. I still don't know what the brother, quote unquote, said or did that was terrible. Because if whatever Kyrie did was so bad, how do you not attack Amazon for selling the movie and benefiting off of the movie if the movie is just so bad and terrible, right? The thing that hurt my feelings the most was that so many people rushed to go attack Kyrie. Boom, man. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe you're doing stuff that hurt these people's feelings. When you look at the black community, when you look at the African American community, people do stuff every day that hurt our feelings. People do stuff every day that tears us down, not only openly and in the public, but systematically. And nobody is saying nothing about our feelings or what we go through. But these other people are openly attacking the brother, like, man, he shouldn't have said stuff that hurt people's feelings. Man, he shouldn't have said, wait, y'all talking about some words. It's real systems in place that tear us down and keep us in oppression, and nobody's attacking that. Nobody's talking about, nobody's exposing, nobody's trying to use they platform to dismantle none of that. But we be quick to, oh man, this man, let me tell you, bro, man, this man, dude shouldn't have did, man. Hey, if you're not using your platform to help fix and assess and address the problem, then mind your business, man. The same way when you get when you go to court and then people be talking to you and you be like, no comment. I plead the fifth, no comment. We be so quick to rush out here and jump off the ledge to attack and tear down, and that jump be crazy to me, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. At a certain point, after you get a certain amount of after you get a certain amount of financial freedom, we've got to figure out a way to keep the financial freedom to really be free. Because a lot of people are not financially free right now. Believe that. They not. You know what I'm saying? You look at Ye. Ye had all that money, and then whenever he bumped heads with whoever, or whenever he came out and said whatever he said, like, oh, they took this money. Oh, they did this, they did that. Oh man, Adidas is doing this. Adidas is doing Kanye like that. Y'all, everybody is looking at Ye as a brilliant businessman just for Adidas to come and say, no, we own the trademark for this. We own the copyright for this. We own. Wait a minute. As much business credit as we give Kanye, Kanye didn't own the copyrights to. Okay. It's deep when you really think about it. Yeah. I just got my trademark for Hardbody Kiotti and a few other things that we own. Like, yeah, you gotta really have ownership and not just look like it. And that's not just Jay. It's a lot of people that you think be the club owner and you think they be this and that, and that's not what they are. We look at these athletes. These athletes don't own the teams, y'all. They don't. And that be why it be so raw and real out here. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? So again, we just got to do better as a community, y'all. Much love. We should be live tonight. All the artists that keep asking about the music and different things, we should be live tonight with the On the Radar virtual show. Shout out my brother Dollar Green. We should be live tonight. I just wanted to jump on this morning, make sure everybody knew. You know, man, we've definitely been working on some things, but you know, we don't make announcement, we make moves. So y'all will see it whenever it gets here. You'll definitely see it. But I appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to get Brother Royce on for Real Relationship Goals. Shout out my sister. Hey, Sister Williams, give my brother a hug. Tell him put his shirt on. Fisher, what up though? Hey man, I love y'all. I just want to let y'all know, man. I appreciate y'all for waking up with me this morning, and we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. More of a regular show. We just wanted to jump on this morning and let y'all know that, man, we still good. Follow everything link inside my IG bio. IG is about to end the video. I appreciate y'all. All right, boom. Dang, that's 1,200 people that watched the video. All right, good morning. Appreciate y'all. All right, much love. Shout out to all the day ones, man. We'll catch up. I got some things we've been rolling out, but man, finna jump on this meeting real quick for the iHeart. And man, we'll touch base soon, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Y'all be sure y'all tap in and tune in. Peace.